Hello, everybody. B here. Hope you're having a good day. I'm having a pretty good day. I mean, it's hot as heck outside, but for first time in a couple weeks, I'll be able to get around the house with just my cane, which is nice. Able to actually have my knee not just passively hurt, so that's good. Yeah. So, what are we up to today? I know last time I was live, we finished up, we finished up the CK3 playthrough, we did a couple of Palia streams, and then I kind of got to work on a mod for a game called Golden Lap. So Golden Lap its whole thing is, like a sports team management sim where you're managing basically an F1 team in the 70s. And it's a cool game. I honestly can't wait to play it. But when I was watching someone else's episode 1 Let's Play of it, I was like, I have no connection to these drivers. The team names are they're all like legally distinct from various teams that were active in F1 in the 70s, and I'm like, I wasn't really jiving with it, with that part. But fortunately, you can mod the game, and there are mods for it that replace all the teams on the grid with like modern F1 teams and modern drivers, which is cool. But because the game is based on the 70s era of F1, driver death is kind of a common thing, and it wasn't really sitting right with me playing like an F1 sim where, I mean, yeah, in a modern era, it's possible that, like, I don't even want to put a name out there, but it is possible that a driver could die during a race. Like, it's a thing that is a realistic but small chance with how safe they've managed to make things in F1. But it didn't really sit right with me, just kind of putting it out there where I could have a driver that's based on a real-world person be in an accident and die in the game. So, to me, that approach didn't quite work. So what I came up with is replacing all of the teams and adding in a whole bunch of additional drivers based on Toho. And I actually do have a good chunk of the work on that mod done. There's just a few things that I need to take care of before it's really ready. But probably the next stream, one of the next streams I do on that is going to be streaming, finishing up the mod, and then we'll get into Golden Lap. Also coming up, Crusader Kings 3 All Under Heaven. That's going to be coming out probably August, September, something like that. I want to play the shit out of that. And in a few weeks, RimWorld Odyssey's coming out, and I have an amazing idea for a playthrough for that, thanks to the RimWorld Reddit, where the plan is going to be basically the Magic School Bus, where the bus crashed, Miss Frizzle's missing, and Liz is a sapient lizard watching over 8 school children trying to survive on the rim. And I am so looking forward to doing that run. That playthrough will probably start like as soon as I get Odyssey. I'm gonna try and have my my mod list all ready for for 1.6, and yeah. The only thing about that is last time I played heavily modded RimWorld. 1, I was on Windows, and 2, there's an external mod manager that was very common. I forget what it was called, but now there's apparently a different one that people use. So that's going to be a bit of a thing, and yeah, it does look like such a massive DLC. It's going to be so good. Really, really, really looking forward to it. But none of that is what we're doing today. Today we're playing Shadowverse, and we can go ahead and here we go. What I wanted to do first is I've been enjoying the hell out of the game. I really liked Shadowverse 1. I really liked that this time around the game is a lot more slowed down than the last meta of Shadowverse 1 that I played. Used to be in original Shadowverse, if a game went to turn 7, you played a long game. Towards the end of the metas I played it, as I understand it, it's down to like 4 to 5 is like a normal-ish length game. Turn 4 to 5, which like it's just too fast aggro, too effective combos, and control just non-existent. With Shadowverse Worlds Beyond, it's basically a total collection reset for everybody. There's only the one set currently. Next set comes out in I think about 3 weeks. Because it's the first 2 expansions are going to come out 1 month apart, and then they'll be every 1 month, then 1.5 months, and then they hit a 2-month cadence. So the thing with this is, even though the game is slowed down a lot, partly just from the smaller card pool, and even though I'm really, 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 really enjoying the some of the quality of life enhancements, Shadowverse 1 players will remember, for example, countdown amulets, and there wasn't really all that much of a way to interact with them to manage the countdowns unless you packed cards in your deck whose entire purpose was to sync up your countdowns so you could have explosive turns. Well, now most amulets have something called engage, where either they'll be free to engage to activate them, or you pay some amount of play points to engage them, and sometimes that will mean reducing their countdown. Sometimes that will mean activating some additional effects, like returning a card to your hand. So there's just little quality of life things like that. Portal Craft, instead of adding artifacts to your deck, instead adds artifacts to your hand. So you have to manage your hand and then fuse the artifacts together. But you don't have your draws polluted by like making your deck bigger than you started. So that's great. Where the game kind of falls short is the monetization. And so I wanted to, before we get into anything else, I wanted to go through some of the things that you can do to just get as many free resources as you possibly can. The first and most simple thing is your daily missions. You can replace missions, and you can see sometimes you can get like 200 rupees from a mission. I think there's some missions that go up to 250. If you have something that is only 70 rupees, you're probably going to want to replace that. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Replaced. There we go. And boom, 150 rupees. immediately we have effectively gained 80 rupees that we would not have otherwise had today, just by clicking that one button. We do have to win 5 matches total, but we're going to have to do that anyways, and we'll get to why for that later. Next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that you've linked your account. I'm trying to remember. Might not be showing me anymore because I've already done it. But there will be a thing over here like link your account. Once you do that, it will there will be another 5 card packs you can get for that. Over in solo, first off, in practice, if you select all of these, you can see, like, beginner forestcraft, 50 gold, or 50 rupees. Beginner swordcraft, 50 rupees. Beginner runecraft, 50 rupees, and so on. Intermediate, 100. Advanced, 200. So, that is 350 rupees per craft, going through and just beating all of the practice bots on each difficulty, and that goes real quick. You can do it with literally just the pre-made like tutorial decks that the game hands you. The battle tutorials is another 250 rupees per craft. It's more than 250 per craft because some of them have 2 different decks, Rune and Portal Craft specifically. Yeah, and then there's the Battle Basics tutorial, which is also worth doing. So, all of that good stuff. Story mode also gets you a bunch of rupees going through here, as well as a free decorative card sleeve. So all of this, 100% worth doing. Do all of it ASAP. Under feats, you can also see you gain a bunch of rupees just for gaining rank. Every time you get a new tier of rank, you get a badge. And every sub tier, so going from B0 to B1 to B2 to B3, you get even more rupees. Once you start getting into Master, things get a little trickier, but yeah. You get vials, which are crafting currency, just for ranking up with each class, as well as earning more badges, more card backs, all of that. Master, as you can see, gets you a few more rupees. Just playing the game over time gets you rupees. And collecting more cards gets you rupees, although this is probably like the slowest trickle in the entire game. So this specific chunk of feats, don't really worry about that. The Battle Pass, even if you're on the free tier, is actually a decent amount of rupees as well. So you can see it's rupees and card tickets. 100% worthwhile. If you do actually buy the Battle Pass, currently I don't recommend it because unless you actually finish it, you're not really getting the full value. And for the first couple of Battle Passes, they'll all rotate with the expansion, and there's only a month to finish this Battle Pass, and you can only get 10,000 XP, not counting Battle Pass missions, every week. So, yeah. And then if you look at like the limited stuff, even this is not really going to be quite enough. So right now, if you have not already started playing the game and gaining progress, you will not be able to finish this battle pass before the end of the month. But even just collecting the free rewards, that's something. We'll get back to these exclamation points in a moment. Shadowverse Park. You might think, oh, this is a bunch of social features, you can ignore it. One, it's kind of fun. It's cute. It's cool. I don't recommend ignoring it, because this is just it's kind of cool to just see people running around. And you can see people who've got, like, visage sets from the game, like this person here, Elvira, which, okay, good. I am on streamer mode, which is interesting. Could have sworn streamer mode hid other people's names. Yeah, weird. Anyway, but you can see Elvira has this cool outfit. Those are rare redeems from card packs. But yeah, you can run around in here and do all sorts of fun stuff. But the reason to come in here, first off, there's this Rupees Galore bonanza. You want to get in at least one game a day without someone quitting in order to get one of these chests, because these chests can potentially be big rewards. I think it's like one person is going to get 250 million rupees or something, which is basically enough to have every card that ever comes out for the game for the rest of the game's lifespan. For everyone else, the chests will be things like non-trivial amounts of rupees, card packs, who knows what else. Just going off of what these events were like in Shadowverse 1, the Rupees Galore events, just make sure to get in the game and do that. In order to do that, though, you have to play the game in this lobby, and that's kind of a big deal. The other thing about this lobby is you have these weekly quests that get you, first off, more rupees, right here, you see. Second off, it gets you these park keys. The keys you use at this chest, and that can be anything from thigh-high striped socks, because, I mean, of course, to legendary cards, more rupees. There are also 100-pack tickets that can drop out of this thing. Not that I've seen them myself. The most I've seen is just a one card pack ticket. But this chest, 100% worth it. If you're a brand new player, you'll have something called Plaza Bingo, I think, or it might be Shadowverse Park Bingo. I forget what they call it. And that'll be another tab up here. And you'll have a 3x3 grid of things to do that are also 100% worth doing. You'll get a ton of keys, and those keys will turn into useful things. Yeah. Also, playing in Shadowverse Park does things for your guild, which incidentally, I do have a guild. There we go. Yeah. So there's the guild ID and the referral code. We'll get to the referral code in a moment. So if you apply to join the guild, I'll let you in, and then the main goal for the guild is to get to rank A. Right now we're rank E. We're gradually getting up there. This GRP, so basically for every 100 RP you get at the end of a battle, which is normally going to be about 50 to 250, for every 100 RP you earn, well, you get, I believe it's one one guild RP, essentially, one guild rank point, and that way, and then at the end of the season, depending on how many guild rank points you have, that will determine what your overall the guild rank is. You want to get up to at least rank A with your guild. That gets you 3,500 vials, which is enough to craft a legendary creature or a legendary card at the end of the month. So that is kind of the soft goal. You do need 60 individual RP to do that. So you can see in the contributions, for example, I have 127 guild RP that I've contributed to the guild. So I'm eligible for this, but the guild still has to get to this tier to get this reward. Otherwise, we're only getting the 100. I think right now we're probably on pace to get the 1,000, which is still good. Like, that's still enough to craft a gold card, and that's something. You can also level up the guild to get other cool things, but that's like not really the what we're up for right now. Just gonna. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, and we do have new BGM. I'm just gonna go run up to the jukebox and see what that's all about. I was not aware that I'd unlocked that. Go on in. Huh. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of nice. I'm kind of digging that. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and apply that. Okay. So, we've gone over the missions, we've gone over account linking, we've gone over the tutorial stuff, the story, the practice bots, gaining rewards through regular missions. There's just a couple more bits of low-hanging fruit. So, that referral code that I linked in chat, that is for this. Basically, every friend that you have that joins the game, and every friend you have that joins the game ranks up to rank AO or A0 and clears the story mode is worth total 2,000 rupees. So 4 pulls. You can have this up to 5 times. So a total of 10,000 rupees, or 20 pulls total. That's kind of non-trivial. So if you do join, please do use my referral code, and at the very least, please do the story mode, even if the game ends up not gelling for you. Like getting at least that far, and then trying the ranked play up to enough to get up to D0, which is pretty easy. Like, that would still help me out a lot. Don't feel pressured to like stick it out or anything, but yeah. That said, you'll also get rupees based on the progress that I have when you put in my referral code. And right now, that'll be enough to get you up to here. If you've already claimed rupees before I hit C0, you should be able to hit claim all again to get this 400. Yeah. last bit of low-hanging fruit before we get to this exclamation point. Um, additional menus. Oh, you'll have to do the link Cygames ID link account thing in here. Go to, and then the other thing is view DLC. So there's a first farer box. This is not technically free to play. I know, it's not technically free to play, but it's like $1.75 after tax on Steam for 10 packs. And given that you can kind of build that up with just selling off trading cards on the Steam market, I feel personally comfortable still calling this free to play. You could also redeem this on Google Play if you have Google Play rewards, and you have any credit from surveys. You could spend that towards this instead. Do know that it will only give you a first farer box once, so you can't like buy it more than once, like once on each platform. I mean, it will let you buy it more on each platform, but you can only use it on one account once, no matter how many platforms you buy it on. If you buy it on both Steam and Google, well, you just bought it one more time than you actually need to, because you already have it. Yeah. Okay, so finally, we got this new event here. Victory rewards. Open treasure chests by winning ranked matches to get rewards like the Opulent Rose Queen emblem and sleeves. So the way this works is every game you play, when it concludes, as long as you didn't quit, the game will decide whether or not your next game will be a chest match. If it is, and you win that game, then you get to open the chest. If you don't win, it kicks the chest to the next match, and you keep going until you open the chest. And then you've got a little bit of RNG on the next time that it will decide to give you another chess match. Ooh, high 70s. That's makes me feel sad that that's an improvement. But yeah, so basically with this, part of the reason why I was holding out to stream a bit was in order to not burn out before this event hit, because they announced this a couple days ago, and this is going to involve a fair bit of just grinding it out. The chest can be things like vials. It could be these card sleeves. It could be this avatar. It could be card packs. I want them, and you can get up to 5 a day, but it could be a couple of hours of playing games in order to get those 5. So we're gonna see what all of this involves. Like I said earlier, we are going to do this from Shadowverse Park instead of event details. Open the browser. I'll pull up the list of exactly what can drop out of there. You do want to do this in Shadowverse Park because games from the main menu don't count towards your guild progress. Yeah, so chests can have rupees, they can have vials, they can have cards of gold or higher rarity, they can have card pack tickets, they can have card sleeves, and they can have the card emblem. So there's all that. Oh, and also just wanted to before we get into things, just wanted to give people a baseline expectation of how many pulls you'll be looking at. I have opened 126 packs, not counting the daily free draw. Just for logging in once a day, you get a free pack. That pack does not count towards legendary pity rate and it has no chance of opening visage sets or leader sets. So the 126 packs that I've opened, of those, 27 packs I think came from having made it to Masters in Shadowverse 1. So this is what I have after about 40 hours on this account, plus the $1.75 put towards it. So yeah, purely free to play, 40 hours in, like several days in, you could also reasonably expect to have about 89 packs worth of pulls. Resource-wise, what I have is I have 2 fairly built decks. Havencraft. Let's go ahead and view this. I'll show the QR code for anyone who wants to copy this over. Havencraft, you can kind of tell I got pretty lucky on pulls. The only things in this deck that I crafted were 3 copies of Pact of the Beast Princess. Like, that's literally it. Everything else pulled naturally pretty quick. And I admit I was really lucky in that sense. There's a lot of people who, a lot of their legendaries kind of scattered in either evenly across every class or concentrated in classes that aren't in the meta or that they don't enjoy. I kind of lucked out in that I like playing control decks, and it gave me everything I need for it. The other deck I have here is Runecraft, and I had to craft a lot of this deck. I had the one Satan here. I had to craft all 3 of my Dimension Climbs, 2 of my 3 Kuans, 1 of the Anangrias, and I think I'm probably going to craft another one before we get into our games. But yeah, this was not a cheap deck for me to build. But I also enjoy playing combo controls, so this deck is also kind of a natural for me. I forgot what this deck is supposed to take out to fit in the 3rd copy of Anangria. I think it's either a Truth Summons or a Miss Miranda. Probably a Truth Summons. One moment. It's because that's... Oh, and there's the QR code. Let's see. Okay, so it's 3 copies. Okay. So it's only... Oh, they're running Emilu? What? Alright, that can't be right. That's not the deck I'm looking for. Yeah, meta. Popular decks. Okay. What do they cut for the 3rd? They only run 2 Radiant Rainbow. You know, I guess that kind of makes sense. Okay. So we're gonna do a quick edit here. And this will probably be the last thing I craft before the next expansion comes out. There we go. Cards needed. Oof. So yeah, so altogether I've had about 22k vials, and right now I'm down to 5k. again, the goal is to get the the guild up to rank A as soon as possible, and hopefully hopefully by the end of the month that will be a consistent legendary card per season. Swordcraft is actually pretty well in the meta right now. I do if you've got the cards for it, if you have especially Olivia and which is a neutral legendary plus Albert, that deck is pretty brutal. It is also a little dependent on a few specific gold cards as well, notably Amelia Luxsteel Paladin, Giano Levin Alexander, Val Silent Sniper, Zirconia, and yeah, but that deck is rough to play against. If you can build it, I strongly recommend it. Especially because a lot of it is controlling the game just by filling the board every possible turn. Alright. That said, we've waffled on now for 45 minutes. How about we actually play the game? that seems fun, right? Let's play the game. Oh, one last thing. There's lobby tournaments on weekends. I'm really hoping that they'll have some at a later time of day, but you can get rewards based on your placement in them. Which, even just the one win is, like, it's not nothing. It's better than a sharp stick in the eye. Or sorry, the 0 wins is better than a sharp stick in the eye. If you can get any wins at all, it's going to be pretty good. Let's see. And then there's one other thing. What was I gonna say? Like there's a thing here. Oh, yeah. This was just showing the same thing with these victory rewards. All right. We're gonna go ahead and start getting into some ranked games. Ooh. And soon all will become clear as to why my avatar is where it is. Okay.
Why limit yourself to one dimension? You really think you can stop me?
Okay. In this matchup, we don't really need the Blaze Destroyer or Kuon in opening hand. Nor do I think we even need Miss Miranda in opening hand, so I think we're just gonna keep the Seraphic Tidings and pitch the rest. Alright, well, at least next turn we can Radiant Rainbow the homework time. So the idea with this deck is we're spell boosting. Oh, this is oddly not a mirror match. We want to cast spells, and that boosts everything else we do. So, Blaze Destroyer just got cheaper, for example. Homework time, I just incremented up by 2 because of Radiant Rainbow's effect. And we want to get it up to at least 5, so that it turns into something that only costs 1, draws 2 cards, and will,
May wings be at your back.
I'm derping. And will randomly ding an enemy creature for 2.
I hope my potions can help.
Alright. So yeah, so we're definitely playing against like an actual Earth Sigil deck, not a spell boost that's pretending to be Earth Sigil. That's good to know. Okay. I'd really rather not fizzle cards if I can help it.
Special assignment today.
So yeah, so she spell boosts our hand. If we evolve her, I can pick something on the field and burn it for 3. But I've got another one already, so I'm not too worried about that.
Don't forget to review.
Also, Anne and Gria will also be able to burn something for 3, so we should be okay here. Ooh, I could board clear if I don't use Anne and... Well, actually, no, I can board clear if I use Anne and Gria.
Ready, Greya? Right behind you, Anne.
There we go. Blow her up.
Fly free! Defeat is not an option. It's over.
Kill that. Kill this. Okay. Got myself a nice tall glass of horchata. I swear, horchata is so good. Well, right now, it's just creamy and refreshing without that, like cotton-mouthy feel that you can get from, that you can get from dairy. It's just so nice. Okay, Let's see. You can look at smart here.
Give up.
It's more valuable to me to draw the cards than it is to not or than it is to have the burn available. I think we're gonna drop this Blaze Destroyer as well, but we're not gonna fully empty our hand. I'd still like to have some spell boost available when or if we draw a Dimension Climb, which is part of the win condition of the deck.
I don't want to hurt you.
Okay.
Fly free!
Yeah, so she's just been a Super Evolve, which is a flat +3/+3, and then also activates things that evolve abilities don't. And that's going to clear out both of my my Blaze Destroyers. But I'm fine with that. I'm actually 100% fine with that, and here is why. We have Kuon.
Edge of what's known. Get lost.
I give!
Oh, I don't even get to show her what Kuon does. Kuon is the main win condition of the deck. He is
Didn't mean to
probably
wreck
the
you.
second most broken card in the game right now. Yep, a whole bunch of missions finishing up. Oh yeah, that was my 70th online match win. Yay. Not my 70th ranked win. That is a different thing. We did not get a chest drop, or at least hasn't shown us that we have yet. Oh, a treasure chest. Excellent. I don't know if it tells us what rarity of chest we get
Limit yourself
every
to one dimension.
when it pops up or what, but we'll see. This time around, we'll pitch Kuon and Demonic Call. We'll hold on to this Blaze Destroyer because against Dragoncraft, one of the only things we can do is keep pressure on them. I really would have rather drawn something else. We'll have to run out Miss Miranda like first thing. Yeah. So this lets him discard cards to get creatures with Storm and Ward.
Today.
I'm not happy about that. We're currently kind of bricking.
Don't forget to review.
Oh yeah, we are bricked. Like, it's not all is lost. We just have to make it to turn 5, able to drop Anangria, and then 5 and 6 will have wards. And summoning only lasts 1 round, even if it's not killed. But realistically speaking, everything gets killed every round, anyways. Some people call that a problem with Shadowverse, but personally, I feel like I feel like I enjoy that the game is more about what's in hand than what's on the board. I enjoy the limited information sort of things. All right, so he's probably going to discard something to Fan of Otahime for a bodyguard. Get in that damage while I'm wide open.
Stay
Yep.
close, Otohime.
Too slow.
You can only engage an amulet once per turn.
No one will get past us. Ow!
Of course.
Ready, Greya? Right behind you, Anne.
Not super worried. I should be able to take tempo back pretty soon. Doesn't really matter which what my order of operations is here.
Defeat is not an option. It's over. For currents.
There we go. Cleared out. Now Stormy Blast is enough to clear out even more. We might be able to get away without dropping Anangria next round, but we'll see. We're almost certainly looking at Kuon turn 7.
Witness my kung.
Ah, okay.
Let the sound of the bells give you joy.
Interesting. Very interesting. We're gonna Sage Light Teachings, restore some health. Let's see, X equals 7. Should have foresighted first. But, oh well. Yeah, we'll miss Miranda.
Special assignment today.
I don't like spending evos to
This one's for
clear out Bellringer, but
Always watch over you.
I also don't want to take the face damage. It's very important to stay at high health versus Dragoncraft. Versus most crafts.
All will pay tribute to my black
But
wings.
yeah.
One strike fatality.
I have no
Yep.
need for the weak.
Okay. This is bad. I have to kill her, which means I can't drop Kuon this turn. Which means he's dropping another one next turn. Alright, here's what we can do. We can drop Anangria.
Right behind you, Anne.
And then we can Stormy Blast.
I'll remember you.
Drop Blaze Destroyer.
So this.
Swing for 4, and hope he doesn't have enough to clear this and kill. We'll see. He very well might.
Woo! Let's get scorching. No.
Caught us
Okay.
off guard.
Too slow.
Alright, and this puts me on a clock.
More.
Because for the rest of the game, I'm taking 1 damage every turn. Alright.
To the edge of what's known. Get lost.
Super Evolve Kuon. He summons this whole field for me.
Crawl like the vermin you are.
These things spell boost when they die.
Useless.
Yeah, I'm done.
Super Evolve makes it so that things don't take damage, and when they get the kill, they ping for 1. Okay. Crap. Well, that'll happen. And this is part of why you can take a while to open up all the chests every day for this chest event. Yeah, chest available. It's still available. It will keep being available until we win to open it.
Yourself to one dimension. With rain comes
Versus Swordcraft, we do want to have Anne and Dimension Climb in our opening hand. Blaze Destroyer, probably not. We need something that'll come a little bit earlier. Second Anne, that's something. Foresight just draws 1. Radiant Rainbow is going to go into Dimension Climb next turn. Ah, okay. We have all of our Anne Angria. That's something. We're gonna have to survive maybe a couple of turns of damage.
Oaths are forged in steel.
Okay. We're a little bit bricked. Only a little bit, though. Thanks to Anne spell boosting our hand 3 times, we can actually kind of get through this.
Young Paragon dons
Most
his
who
mask.
take the high road
Oh,
wind up dead.
boy. Alright. Because we went second, we can do this.
Ready, Greya? Right
You
behind
get,
you, Anne.
going second, you get to have 2 bonus play points. You do that.
Fly free! Defeat is not an
Better
option.
run.
It's over.
Kill this.
It's over.
Kill this.
I leave the rest to you. The only trophy I need is your heart.
Caught us off guard.
Young Paragon dons his
Spend
mask.
the Evo to clear. Excellent.
My
This
star
would
is
have
the
been
star
dead
of
this
the
turn
house.
anyways, so listen, they're just going for tempo, which suits me fine.
Ready, Greya? Right behind you, Anne.
All right. You blow this up.
Transcending time. Defeat is not an option.
My oath is fulfilled.
You clear that.
It's
You
over.
clear this,
I leave the rest to you.
and I think we're stabilized. We can coup on next turn thanks to the refresh on the going second play point. And at that point, I think we'll pretty much have our momentum.
Soldiers, lend me your courage.
I'm here to spread the love.
Domes.
What? You think I shine too brightly?
Caught us off guard.
Yeah, that's a lot of resources to burn through something that's temporary for me. We spend our bonus play point.
To the edge of what's known. Get lost.
Give this storm.
Crawl like the vermin you are.
Okay. You kill this. You go face.
I must stay strong.
You go face. Alright. We'll be able to Kuon again next turn. We might be able to Dimension Climb next turn as well, but I think we're at the point now of wanting to wait until we can Curse of Cocytus, or Ruler of Cocytus, I mean.
The night.
Yeah.
To the edge
Go
of what's
on.
known. Get lost.
Fly free!
Crawl like the vermin you are. Useless.
Hello, Gino.
I was overconfident.
Not all is lost. Not all is lost.
Alright. So now, she has to either kill me, which I don't think on turn 8, I don't think 12 plus clearing a ward is in her reach.
Pierce through the heart of
She can clear a good chunk of my board.
Forged in steel.
Pluie de paix. I am no more.
Yeah,
than a
that'll
servant of the
kill
light.
him. Oh. Okay, so she's clearing it that way. Interesting. Okay, Foresight. Demonic Call gets me a free one of these. We can clear that.
My oath is fulfilled.
It's Dimension Climb. You can get another Demonic Call,
My
and
oath is
that gets us
fulfilled.
through.
My oath is fulfilled. My oath is fulfilled.
Oh, man.
I will not falter.
Victory rewards. Not a terribly high tier one. Oh, but we did get the emblem and 2,000 Battle Pass points.
Oops. Didn't mean to wreck you.
Nice. Okay. We'll go check in on our Battle Pass, because that's a couple things we can claim, and I think I can't remember if one of them was a card pack or not. Oh, nope. We'll get some sleeves next level, which don't really care about the these sleeves, unfortunately. But yeah, that's a thing. Back to the park. Again, always make sure that you're doing your ranked games from the park, because only those ranked games that you do from the park count towards your guild. Alright, so we're going second versus Portalcraft, which is
Why limit
a
yourself
pretty
to
favorable
one
matchup
dimension?
for us.
We have much to
But
discuss.
that doesn't necessarily mean we're not going to brick. Kind of feel like this is too much, but you know, we'll keep it. Having this much draw power early on is really nice. I'd like to have a Dimension Shift in hand, but what are you going to do? Next turn, we can drop Miss Miranda, put a little bit of board pressure down.
I would give
Oh.
anything.
Never mind, we can hold our Miss Miranda for a little bit later. We don't really have many higher priorities for our removal here. We just need to make sure that we keep our tempo.
Got claws.
And we'll see if she keeps spending her creatures on us. Although, let's Seraphic Tidings and get a
Get
draw in. Next turn, we can use Miss Miranda to remove this.
I'm armed for a freaking circus.
Yeah, so Portal Craft's whole thing is they make these gears, which they then fuse together. And depending on what, like, the cost of everything they fuse together, they get different artifacts, and then eventually they can fuse all their artifacts together into a Megazord sort of situation.
Special assignment today.
Fly free!
Yep, blow that up.
This next one's for extra credit. So,
And blow that up.
Major bummer.
Next turn, we can Sage Light Teachings, restore a little bit of health, and that will get us up to being able to homework time for removal. Because homework time will transform into looking smart. Yep.
don't forget to review.
Yep. Restore some defense.
Spark of knowledge.
We don't need to worry about saving it for removal. We are not going to cast the other one so that we don't brick our hand. Last time you have a 9 card limit for your hand size, and last thing you want to do is fizzle something like Kuon or Dimension Climb.
For you, dear, I would give anything.
Yep. They're just fusing their gears. I'm a little concerned we haven't drawn Kuon or Dimension Climb yet. I'd really, really like to. Let's run out the Demonic Call. Looking smart.
Take my life.
Okay. We've got our Kuon at least. Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to fizzle something, but we have been spell boosting some stuff. We'll be able to have a threatening board next turn. Not to mention we have Kuon himself. Alright, yeah, they're basically just trying to get stuff out of hand.
Cradle and grave.
Yeah, this puppet artifact hybrid deck is it can be pretty brutal. Okay. Oh, that was like best case scenario fizzle too. Okay, we're good. We are in this.
Get lost.
All right. Suddenly feeling a lot better about this game.
Like the vermin you are.
There's probably going to be a couple of Orcus coming soon.
Useless.
It is what it is.
So I think I'm going to hold my Blaze Destroyer for now. Because Orcus is going to clear my board. I'll be able to clear her with William, Mysterious Student.
My strengths and gain the heart. Let down your guard.
This might hurt.
Yep.
I want to be heard. Let down your guard.
And then one more puppet out of hand. Oh, actually using those for... Wow, okay. That's a thing. Okay. It's Foresight. Yeah, I guess we'll just drop him. And then we'll hold on to looking smart. Although, given the way they played that out last time, let's drop one of the Blaze Destroyers, and then I can looking smart. Okay. I still would have liked to have had a dimension climb by now. But, oh well.
I lost my strengths and
Yeah.
gained a heart. Let down your guard.
Yeah, so that's why I'm surprised that she spent the 2 3/3s to clear my board, because, like, they have Bane. But
Pardon my language.
it's weird. Okay, there's our dimension climb. Alright. And Agria.
Right behind you, Anne.
We'll do 3 there.
Let's end this. Defeat is not an option.
Let's see, this drops by 1 every spell. I do need to... I need to do this in a slightly different order. That's a shame.
It's
Oh well.
over. Master.
There we go. There. Probably not going to get Dimension Climb down cheap enough to cast. We're out of removal, so if she's got everything she needs for her mecha, her ultimate artifacts, we're in trouble. I mean, we do have the ability to evolve.
This burden is
Oh,
mine to
okay. Alright, so they're not dropping their ultimate Megazord thing. That's good. It's very good.
This land is both cradle and grave.
Don't have to super evolve, but there goes
Why
this.
seek to fall from paradise?
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Hello.
To the edge of what's known.
Kuan helps quite a bit here.
fly free.
Crawl like the vermin you are.
Alright, you go there.
I have no regrets.
You go here so that Kuan gets the kill.
It is what it is.
And those two go face. Excellent. And then next turn we can Dimension Climb to refresh our hand if need be.
I lost my strengths and gained a heart.
Alright,
Let down
you
my
don't have any
guard.
Evos. You do have 2 puppets, so Kuan isn't
Let down
living.
your
That's
guard.
fine.
Into the night.
That is more than fine. Let's see. Let's Sage-like
The
teachings.
spark of knowledge.
Stormy Blast. Truth summons. Truth summons. Dimension Climb.
To the next round.
Tops off our play points. Yeah, and then we'll go ahead, drop another
I walk
Kuan.
the fivefold path. Out of my way.
It's not gonna be the biggest board ever, but oh well. It will buy me a little bit of time. Oh, I should have attacked with that. That was a slight misplay there.
I'm armed for a freaking circus.
Oh well. I think we still have this. Although she is getting close to her heroin condition.
Follow me.
Yeah, that's a problem. Let's see, we're out of evolves. We can Anangria and then still Dimension Climb
Ready, Greya?
Right behind you, Anne.
by using our bonus play point.
On to the next round.
Okay. Let's kill that.
Master.
Drop another Anangria.
Right behind you, Anne.
Drop this.
Special
And
assignment
this.
today.
Okay. I would have liked to have had a zero-cost dimension climb for when we do eventually draw Satan, but oh well. Come on. We'll see whether or not she's got all the pieces for her masterwork. I do wish it showed revealed cards in opponents' hands. Come on, do you have enough to clear your way through?
Stardust.
Don't forget to review.
Okay. Oh, we have the win.
New year, new me.
Because that is just enough
It's over.
for us to clear this
It's over.
and go face.
It's over.
Won't give up.
And yeah, so that's the main thing with this. You just have to be able to keep the pressure on somehow.
Oops. Didn't mean to wreck you.
Yay! We can go claim our reward. Return home. I do wish you could do like all the battle pass stuff like from within Shadowverse Park, but oh well. Got ourselves our special sleeves. That's nice. Okay. To battle. A treasure chest has appeared. Okay. Interesting. I don't think
Why
it's
limit yourself to
supposed to
one
pop up
dimension?
like every time, but
It's a game.
okay, so
Enjoy
Haven
yourself.
can be a lot of early game pressure. I'm okay with this starting hand because we're gonna want to try and force Haven to spend some of their tools on our early stuff. As long as we get some kind of draw power to keep going, we should be okay.
Special assignment
It's good to have
today.
William for a bit of board control later. His spell boost just increases the damage he does to everything on the field. We'll hold on to Sage Light Teachings for
Special
now.
assignment today. Solve this.
Especially because we're probably going to end up needing to top off. Come on.
Don't forget to review. Here's the booster.
Yep, and then engage to clear this.
Don't forget to review.
That's fine. Let's go ahead and reduce. Yeah, let's reduce a dimension climb. I feel like that, like the extra draw, it's generally all
Safe here.
a high priority to draw cards before spell boosting them in spell boost decks.
I am you.
That's problems. We also can't target this. Let's see. Yeah. I really would have rather done something else here, but we have to Evo to remove.
You'll never be free.
Oh well. Next turn, we're in a much better place.
The rebel inquisitor rests, dons his mask.
Okay. I guess we kind of have to do this. Alright, just so we're not eating a huge loss off of this,
Your judgment.
we'll go ahead and spell boost everything else.
Oh, you're asking for a hex, mate.
I know some people think the English voice acting in this game is a bit cringe, but some of the voice lines I just love so much.
Pardon my language.
Okay, Seraphic Teachings.
May wings be at your back.
Okay, good. We've got Kuon.
The spark of knowledge.
Should have done Foresight first. Oh well. Not a huge misplay, especially because we ended up drawing Truth Summons and not a different spell boost thing.
Without suffering, there is no
Brace
glory.
yourself.
Alright, so
Thou
this is
art
essentially
worthy.
a force you to remove it sort of situation. Which is fine. We can actually remove that without even having to spend an Evo. Although, we are going to spend an Evo because that's how this deck does. We do have to worry about this
To the
coming
edge
back
of
with
what's known.
Storm
Get lost.
pretty soon, though. Oh boy.
Crawl like the vermin you are.
Alright, ding for 2.
Useless.
Got blow it up.
Never dies.
Okay. Alright, Homer time will be able to draw us 2 next turn.
Rest.
Into the night.
Okay.
I give up.
Alright, so yeah, so Lapis is coming back next turn. Let's get ourselves a ward. Although, this ward won't actually matter. Because Jean is going to come down, do 6, clear everything. She is worth, let's see, 7, 10, 12. Yeah, if that hits face, it's doing 12. Alright, so what we need to do... First off, we do need to do that, but we also need to draw some cards, and I'd rather spell boost them.
Too hard.
And we're going to demonic call. Okay, so next turn
Without suffering,
we have
is
some
no
outs
glory.
here. We do have some outs. Oh wait, no, this is lethal if she has Jean, because Jean comes down, she enhances this, super evolves this, and wins. If she has Jean, she doesn't. Okay.
So I'm still sleeping.
Okay.
Holds divinity.
Yeah, Celefa clears a little bit. That's fine. I'm okay with this. It hurts, but I'm okay with this. Alright. You have to go.
Nap time.
You have to go.
Hope never dies.
Let's drop the Blaze Destroyer. Dimension Climb.
To the next round.
We need to get Satan here. And Satan we have, but we also have to, we need a ward that we don't have, so we lose anyways.
Open thine eyes, traitor.
Now that was cool.
We'll let them have the win. I mean, they won. I mean, we'll let them actually play it out.
Repent.
Give them the fair props.
Oops.
Yep. We needed another dimension. We needed the spell boosted dimension shift to come with Satan there, the Prince of Cocytus. If we had had that, then what you can basically what Satan does is it replaces your deck with a whole bunch of other cards that will basically win you the
limit
game.
yourself to one dimension.
But you
Those
have to wait a turn
ephemeral
normally.
dreams.
With Dimension Climb, you
Help
can
bind them
potentially
together.
draw into them and do much better. You draw into them, it refreshes your play points, then you can play them and then potentially win that turn is the thing. Alright, so we're going second. Is this basically Shadowverse Redux? Yes, that is exactly what this is. It is a reboot of Shadowverse.
Looking for a spark of inspiration.
Worth playing. It's worth spending the $1.75 on 10 packs. I do not recommend much more than that. The monetization is a little bit aggressive, and it's probable that they'll either wind it down or the game will die, one of the two. But for now, it's fun, and I can strongly recommend playing it. If you do get into it,
Looking for a spark of inspiration.
I do have a guild, and I do have a referral code as well. Both of those will help you out.
So this.
Clear
Dude,
that.
watch the thingamajigs.
Draw some cards.
May wings be at your back.
And if you, depending on how much you did in Shadowverse,
This burden is mine to bear.
like if you made it to Masters, you'll actually get a non-trivial chunk of free packs in this as well. Come on, what are you doing? You gonna swing? You gonna clear? What's it gonna be? Alright, swing to the face.
So
I think we're gonna do this. I wonder why it's hiding Apiary Bot in
change doesn't scare me anymore.
in YouTube. Huh.
I'll always look forward.
Alright, we'll be able to
loving
end
someone
Angria
will keep
this
them
this
safe.
coming turn, so we'll be stabilized.
Ow!
We've got 2 turns of Anangria, Kuon.
Don't forget to review.
Like, we'll be fine. William is building up for a turn after Kuon. Okay.
Ready, Graham?
Right behind you, Anne.
You clear that.
Defeat is not an
Am I
option.
stronger?
It's over.
And this.
Dude, watch the thingamajig.
You clear that.
I have no
And you go
regrets.
face. Huzzah. And our dimension climb is down to 14. I wish there was a button to, or a toggle to have this setting just automatically enabled every game. But I haven't been able to find anything like that in here.
Follow me.
Alright, Doomright Resurgence. These are just going to die end of turn. I don't have to worry about either of them. If she has another one of them, though, I could be in trouble. I have no current draw power. We're not going to spend our Evo because there's no point here. We will drop our Demonic Call.
It's over.
Do I evolve this to get another 4 in? I might, but you know what? Yeah, it will. We'll keep the pressure on. Alright, so you have to clear my board or kill me. One of the two. Doomright Resurgence will not be enough. So yeah, so Doomright Resurgence just puts 2
This
artifacts
land
out that
is
are a copy of
fertile
things
and
that they have in their hand.
Let's do this
Um,
together.
At the cost of them just only lasting a turn.
Nothing but guards.
Alright, I win. Oh, I almost misclicked that. Badly.
To the edge
Oh,
of
wow.
what's known. Get lost.
There we go.
Crawl like the vermin you are.
And we're not going to drag this out. But we are going to get the kill with the Clay Golem, which feels a bit BM. A little bit. Yay, victory rewards. Hey, we got the card sleeves. Nice. Alright, so those are both of the rare things from this event picked up already. Let's return to park. Do. Return home. Oh, yeah, we've hit our weekly limit on this, I guess. So we're plateaued at 30. Buy card packs. Every 10 packs, you're guaranteed legendary, not counting your daily free pull. The lucky chest is a thing that lets you gives you a choice between a playset of legendaries or a random ticket, or you can skip the lucky chest and keep going for another 100 packs to get the exchange ticket of your choice. But you don't have to buy your packs in groups of 10. You can just do them one by one, and the pity rate ticks up as per normal. Ooh, nice. Like having that one animated. No rares or legendaries that time around, but oh well. Back to the lob. If you do pick this up, Browncoat, either hit me up on Discord or check out the first 45 minutes of the VOD on YouTube, I kind of go over all of the low-hanging fruit ways to get as many free packs as possible. Battle. Here we go. I do wish there was a way to force the game to use system cursor, because, a treasure chest. I recently set it up so that my system cursor is Marisa from Toho.
This brings me back.
Versus Dragoncraft. We don't need the Sage Light Teachings immediately. We don't need the Stormy Blast immediately. Anangria is kind of useful to have. I'd kind of rather have a thing to spell boost than the thing that spell boosts, so we'll pitch all of those. This is feeling good. We're going second, so we do have tempo advantage as long as we can gain control of the board around mid-game. Yep.
Watch where you spout that fire!
Okay, so we're going to try and hold on to Miss Miranda for a couple rounds, although... No, we'll run her out.
Special assignment today!
Because next turn we'll be able to draw, and then turn after that we can draw Anangria.
The truth is close at hand!
Okay. Don't like that.
May wings be at your back.
Oh.
So, this! I need sleep.
Interesting. So we're taking 4 to face. Potentially 6 to face.
Stay close,
Yep.
Otohime.
Okay. Not a fan of that.
Ready, Greya?
Right behind you, Anne.
We'll use this spell boost, or this evolve because it also spell boosts my hand. You clear this.
This next one's for Exo.
And this, and this.
Seems like I've overlooked something.
Next turn, we can Anangria and Demonic Call.
The young paragon dons his mask.
Alright, what are you going to
Stay
blow
close,
up?
Otohime.
Are you going to Evo to clear this? What are you going to do? You are running out of cards. I don't like that you have the Detective's Lens. I'm sorry if the knuckle cracking is bothering anyone.
My star is the star of paradise.
Alright, spending the Evo to clear
Caught us off
and
guard.
going face. Figured. Okay.
Ready, Greya?
Right behind you, Anne.
There you go.
Time.
Defeat is not an
The
option.
currents. So, this.
Alright, you haven't been ramping at all, which is really good. You've got a lot of board pressure on. He has to clear, but I don't know what options he has other than Twilight Dragon, which comes down turn 9.
Don't forget to review.
Yeah, that's just 1 damage. You are seriously running out of cards, so you're probably going to be running off of your top deck very quickly. Okay. spend our
To the edge
refreshed
of
play
what's known.
points, drop Kuon.
Get lost.
Let's end this.
Crawl like the vermin you are. Useless. I see.
It's over.
Good. I see.
Okay. So he can super evolve, threat range 10. If he has Forte in hand,
Fly
or
forth into an endless sky.
okay, yeah, I don't think he can win now. Because even Otohima's bodyguard, yeah, he's just passing turns, so I can end.
Useless.
We'll not drag it out.
A journey of 1,000 miles.
Yay! And we got our victory rewards. Ooh. Okay, so 100 rupees plus mission
Oops.
completion.
Didn't mean to wreck you.
Yep, for winning 5 matches. Alright, I can't remember how many rupees we have now. I think that'll put us at 350. Check the shop here. That should tell us. Yeah, 350. You can do all sorts of stuff to customize your outfit. Mostly I've just been relying on the gacha from the party chests. Sorry, from this reward chest here. Because you get a certain amount of keys for this every day. Kind of hoping I'd get another exchange ticket for Daria, so that I could get Daria's outfit, because it is adorable. I love it. I can kind of show you a little bit. Yeah, like look at this. It's just so cute. Either Daria or Orcus would be really fun, really fun to have. But for Orcus, like I would want the leader first, so I would need 2 Orcus exchange tickets instead of just the one. All right, to battle. So there's still 3 more. Oh, okay. Sometimes that pops up, but the queue is actually still going. So there should be 2 more chests for us to open, because we've opened 3 of them. And there should be, whatchamacallit? Why is my brain empty? Let's try. Yeah, so there should be 2 more chests, plus there should be a 500 rupee lump sum once we rank up. And we are pretty close to ranking up to C2.
Why limit yourself to one dimension?
Alright, so
It's a
again
game.
against Havencraft.
Enjoy yourself.
Don't really care about keeping up the board pressure that much. Cositus is kind of nice to have, but we'll have opportunities to draw into him, and frankly, I'd rather wrap up the game before him. I really feel like the Havencraft matchup is not very strong for Runecraft at the moment. We do have our Dimension Climb. Oh, okay. Let's see, are you going to spend to get your tiger out and clear? No, you're not. Alright, we'll draw
Wings
2
be at your back.
and go face. And now we can clear a tiger. Are you going to... Oh wow, you've got all 3. Okay. And then you'll have 2 of them next turn. Fine by me. We'll blow up this one. Oh, I should have drawn 2 first.
Too
Oh well.
hard.
Because then our Demonic Call and Blaze Destroyer would have been one lower.
Here's the booster.
Okay. And Angria.
Right behind you, Anne.
Kill this.
Defeat is not an option. It's over.
Clear and clear. This is going to blow up this, but I don't care.
Promise this won't hurt.
Caught us off
Here to
guard.
hear the good work. Now, let us pray.
Go ahead, use your draw power. See how much I care.
Ready, Greya?
Right behind you, Anne.
I do kind of want to save this for a little bit because we do have stuff in hand, and I'd rather use it to refresh a little bit and maybe get some damage in. That might make a bit of a difference. All right, we Kuon next turn.
Now, let us pray.
We'll have a fair bit of board pressure. She is not dropping on Holy Vessel. She is going to clear with Selefa. Actually, no, she won't clear with Selefa.
Surge.
Okay. Alright, I can work with this. Step one, looking smart.
Don't give up.
Step two, foresight. Step three, demonic call.
May wings be at your
Grab
back.
one of those. And one of these. Drop a Blaze Destroyer. And... yeah,
It's over.
Nap time.
we'll save our Evos. Alright, are you going to Unholy Vessel, or are you going to drop,
Fly forth into an
Olivia?
endless
Interesting,
sky.
okay.
Ding dong.
Alright, so you'll Super Evolve
Brace
her.
yourself.
Yeah, both of these are cleared, that's fine.
Even fate shall fall to this blade.
No.
That's totally
Caught us off
fine.
guard.
Because we have Kuon.
To the edge of what's known. Get lost.
Transcending touch.
Crawl like the vermin you are.
Okay, so I do need to clear both of these. Do I have a path for that? That still lets me get some damage to face. Not without spending my Dimension Climb, which I'd rather not do. Okay.
Useless.
Then we're just not gonna worry about it.
I'll always watch over you.
This is not the end.
Okay. We have another Kuon for next turn.
So I'm still sleepy.
Selefa clears.
Sorry, but my teachings are tough.
Behold divinity.
I mean, I've already got all the spell boost I need here, so that's a non-factor.
To the edge of what's known. Get lost.
Okay.
End this.
Crawl like the vermin you are. Useless.
Load that up.
Nap time.
Go face.
Special special assignment.
We'll hold on to
today.
our Blaze Destroyers. We're going to hope that we draw into Satan next turn. Otherwise, we're going to have to blow our Dimension Shift, possibly. Let's see, do you have Unholy Vessel?
Fear not the god's absence.
Okay. That's fine. The fact that you did that makes me feel like you don't have much. Possibly even bricked.
May wings be at your back.
We don't have any more super evolves, so he's of limited value. Yeah, let's go ahead and Dimension Climb.
Next round.
Alright, now he has some use.
I walk the fivefold path. Out of my way.
Alright, yeah, evolve that, and then swing into Jean.
Get out of my face. Useless.
Oh, that was a mistake. So used to him being a 6 off of that. Oh well.
Into the night.
That could cost me the game. I should have evolved one of the Blaze Destroyers to go into that. Let's see, do you have another Jean? Come on, what do you got? Any moment now, Esperanza. Okay, that's a thing.
Sorry, but my teachings are tough.
Am I F2P? Sort of. I did do the first Fairer pack, so it was like $1.75 for 10 packs. Other than that, free to play. Started with Shadowverse 1, so I did have a little bit of an edge there.
Fist in faith.
But yeah,
On to the next round.
for all intents and purposes, free to play. Okay.
Open thine eyes,
There we go.
traitor.
And now we have what's called Inevitability.
Without suffering, there is no glory. Repent.
Yep.
Be
She has to
anointed
Evo to
in
clear
heaven's
Satan.
love.
Ow, now.
Return
Let us pray.
the abyss.
Did I manage to build the full D-Shift deck? Yes. This is actually my second deck. I lucked into a whole lot of really good, what you call them?
I give up.
Well, I got a whole lot of stuff for, Havencraft. We're one short there. Actually, what we could do... I just have to live through this turn.
New year, new me.
Hope never dies.
With something on the board. Oh, I thought I turned off the Hive Coup. Have I cleared the event chests yet? We have 2 more to get.
Fear not the god's absence.
Yeah, I got the sleeves and ooh, here we are. Demon of Purgatory, sure. Oh, I have to actually select them. There we go. I think we're... I forget if I think I've got three of the 5 chests for today taken care of, and yeah, the first 2 chests were emblem and sleeves.
There is no glory.
Which is I feel like this is a huge improvement over the way these events worked in Shadowverse 1.
Fly forth into an endless sky.
So I'm still sleepy.
Swordcraft does look really strong right now. Ooh, okay. You are not threatening lethal right now. I can drop Servant of Tacitus and Silent Rider.
You stand only to be reaped. A fate most grave.
Nap time.
Okay. What do you have? There's so many things here that that would just screw me, but I just need to get face. Like in 2 more cards, should you craft? Personally, I feel like it's important to have at least 2 okay-ish decks, so you just don't like burn out playing the same thing all the time. At the same time, being free to play also means saving up a whole lot of resources as the game goes on, and the next expansion is literally only 3 weeks away. I do have the Daria leader. I'm still pulling on Legends Rise just because I want to have the Daria Visage too. Yeah.
My weapons bestow fair judgment.
Okay.
Here's the booster. Promise this won't hurt.
My own time has come.
Now, let
Oh,
us
good.
play.
I win.
You stand only to be reaped.
Whew.
A fate most grave.
I'll always watch over you.
Oh man.
I must overcome.
Yeah, Daria is actually the reason I crafted Runecraft. She was kind of my white whale in Shadowverse
Didn't mean
1.
to wreck
Like,
you.
I think I pulled something like... I pulled so much. Ooh, up to Sapphire. Nice. I pulled so much on Starforged Legends in Shadowverse 1, and the Daria leader never came home there. Will I be summoning now? I do need... I don't think I have enough to pull at the moment. If I win this next game, yes, I will be pulling... I basically pull every time I have enough for a pull. Oh, and this will be chest number 4, I think. Can you see my cards?
limit yourself to
Yes.
one
When I
dimension.
back out in order to
With
pull,
rain
I
comes
will
fifth.
I will try to give him a look. I don't need Kuan in starting hand. I'm going to hope to draw into one. This feels risky, but if I can survive turn 5 without losing too much. Oh boy, this is a problem. We might end up losing this game. It actually even seems probable
Stick to your path.
that we
no
are
matter
losing
the
this game.
hardships.
Okay, we're going to homework time first.
This homework's too hard.
Okay. Next turn we can foresight. Actually, we could Sage Light Teachings next turn. That'll be better. And then turn 5 we'll have Evo and Anangria. Turn 6 we have Anangria and then another demonic call, and we should be good.
Hurry up!
Yeah, I'm feeling okay.
Rally to your king!
I'm now feeling a little less okay. Alright, so if I double Foresight, I'm basically hoping to pull a Stormy Blast. Do one without Sagelight Teachings. Okay, yeah. We'll Sagelight.
Lack of knowledge.
Next turn's gonna hurt.
Help is here.
To the shores of victory!
Yep, this is a problem.
Repent.
The royal path's got to run straight and true.
Ow!
Oof.
Ready, Graham?
Right behind you, Anne.
Okay, what do I clear here? I think I have to clear these.
Defeat is not an option.
Wasn't fast enough.
It's over.
Have to clear her.
To the shores of victory.
And we'll go ahead and clear this as well. If you're going to send something in here, it's gonna either Evo or naturally have Rush. I don't think she'll have lethal, but we'll see. Because this right here would be 6.
Not all is
Okay,
lost.
yeah, you don't have removal to deal with this. At least not a bunch.
Roar thunder.
Oh, never mind, you have lethal. Wait, no, that's not lethal. Never mind. Okay.
I wasn't fast enough.
We've got a chance. You might be resourced out.
Domes.
Alright, yeah, you're evoing, so you're going face for 5.
Flash of
That's
lightning.
fine.
A stroke of fate.
Okay. And Angria.
Right behind you, Anne.
Evo do 5.
Defeat is not an option.
Foresight. Demonic Call.
It's over.
Clear.
Is this the end?
It's over.
Go face. You can super evolve down, so you could force one through to face no matter what. Just by killing and summon, which should be pretty straightforward.
Oaths are forged. There is nothing I can't cut.
Oh, that's lethal.
Pluie de paix.
Wow, losing to Kagamitsu.
My sword rusts
Oof.
not.
Oops.
That's rough. Just needed some more, like, slightly more presence early game. Oh well. We just need one win, or a sufficiently lengthy loss to rank up to C2. Oh, while we're going through this, just to explain the rank system for people. Your rank is basically just how many games you've played, just about,
We have much to discuss.
roughly. Let's see, versus Portalcraft. How do I feel about this hand? I feel like I don't need Miss Miranda or Sage Light Teachings in opening hand, but I do want to make sure I have both of these. Alright. So your rank is literally basically just how much you've played. You get a certain amount of XP per game depending on how long it is, how many things you do during it, whether or not you win. We'll hold on to Miss Miranda and we'll Stormy Blast this.
Never forgive.
And your group also gives you a multiplier on how many points you earn. So your group is that gems. It starts off Emerald, goes up to Topaz, Ruby, Sapphire, Diamond. So you can't lose rank, but you can move up and down groups depending on what your win rate is. We'll clear that.
Never forgive.
And so basically, anyone can hit Masters if you just play enough games. And I love that about this, that you cannot lose rank. Your group is a rough estimate of your win rate, though, and that is also, I mean, it's valuable info, but it's also not really, it's not something where you have to feel bad if,
Ready, Graham? Right behind
like, I
you,
feel like,
man.
I think Topaz is roughly like your 50% of, or a roughly 50-50, which would put you about halfway into the win-loss rates for the player base.
Dude, watch the thingamajigs.
So nothing bad about being Topaz. Some people, I've been seeing people starting to get a little elitist about being Diamond or not, but. When I played Shadowverse 1, I ground hard to get up to Masters, and then because past a certain point, like once you're in Masters, you can never D-rank out of Masters, and then Masters determines your MMR, like your matchmaking pool of who you're playing against. So, unfortunately, in Shadowverse 1, I wound up hoping that Masters would be like a place where people would be kind of chill about their decks and whatnot, and that you could just kind of have fun playing whatever memes you wanted. What actually turned out to be the case is there's just still all the same hardcore grinder players that you've found laddering, except more so. So what I like here is that your MMR is based on your group, whatever your win rate is. If you're not having fun because you're running into a wall of people who are just too good, it's no big deal. That's just the game telling you that you're where you're supposed to be. That's all right. Yeah, you can just do your thing, and it's cool.
Caught us off guard. No! Caught us off guard.
I don't like that I have to drop... Oh wait, no I don't. I can Kuan here.
To the edge of
I
what's known.
really don't like that I have basically no gas in the tank here.
Let's end this.
That's a problem.
Crawl like the vermin you are. Useless.
It is what it is.
That is a big problem. But no, I like that you never end up stuck in a play group that is entirely beyond what you actually should be playing against. You know.
Don't miss. You cannot stop me.
Yep. Gonna clear board. That's fine. Now we'll drop him.
New year, new me.
Impressive.
Useless.
You go face. We know that they can clear clear my board, and this is probably. I think we've just run out of gas unless we top deck another.
I want to be heard. Let down your guard.
Unless we top deck a Kuon, we're probably screwed.
Into the night.
Pardon my language.
Special assignment today. Special assignment today.
Yeah, I think we lose here. Yeah, I don't have a way to clear Lloyd, and I have to clear Lloyd to kill Orcus.
Now that was cool.
Alright. Because Lloyd has an ability that makes it so you can only target him, which is why I couldn't burn her for 3 and then put 5 here. Yep.
Oops.
Oh well. I mean, that's the thing. Sometimes you just brick. Sometimes you run out of gas. At least no matter what, next game we rank up. It'd be nice to get this win. Going second tends to be advantageous in the portal mirror match.
Medium rare or well done.
Okay. I think we're gonna Radiant Rainbow our decline first. No need to drop Truth Summon until we need to. Okay, you're spending a whole more time instead of waiting for it to turn into something better.
May wings be at your back.
Just such engaging gameplay in the early game Portal Mirror match, but it turns into just such nail biters that come turn 7, 8, 9. Okay, the game is finally afoot. Probably should have held on to Lid to the Stormblast.
Ready, Freya? Right behind you, Anne.
Not that big a deal.
Defeat is not an option.
Okay. Alright, so we do not have our Anne or Gria. That's what we draw. Well, there they are. At this point, we have everything in hand that we need, so I'm not going to worry about looking smart fizzling here. I do want it to hit this. Okay. In theory, I can Stormy Blast and then Demonic Call, but that's like order of operations wise, that doesn't work out so well for me. Let's see what you get this turn. Next turn, I'd like to Kuon. Although if you can stabilize without it, even better. Okay. We fizzled the Kuon. It's not the best, but we only have 2 super evolves, and I don't really like dropping him without that anyways.
Ready, Graham? Right behind you, Anne.
Okay, let's kill this.
No! Caught us off guard.
Second demonic call. You can both go in there. And you can do that. And no need to use any of our evos. So economically, we're still ahead. We have our spare play point. We haven't burnt that. We've got 2 extremely boosted Kuons.
No! Ready,
Caught us off
Graham?
guard.
Right behind you, Anne.
Okay. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna Kuon.
To the edge of what's known. Get lost.
Spend the Super Evo.
Fly free!
Crawl like the vermin you are.
Get ourselves some free spell boosts.
Useless.
Clear board. And now you also have to clear all of that. Let's see what your Kuon does. Probably much the same thing.
New year,
Ah.
new me.
Not spending a Mirror Kuon. Okay. Sapphic Tidings.
May wings
Yes,
be
I
at
know
your
that's not what the
back.
card's called. Kind of like to Sagelight Teachings, but we can do that next turn.
Ready, Graham? Right behind you, Anne. Transcending time!
Defeat is not an option.
It's over!
Pardon my language.
Alright. Because next turn, in theory, next turn we have game. Possibly. I mean, not fully game, but close to.
No!
Caught us off guard.
Okay.
The spark of knowledge.
Come on, what do you got? Okay.
I walk the fivefold path. Out of my way.
And then we dimension climb.
Round.
Foresight. Looking
Bring him
smart.
up. Let's end this.
Can get 10 in here, so this isn't going to be a one-turn kill. Let's get some card draw going, though.
Ready, Freya?
You know, we'll get these as cheap as possible. You have to clear board, and we're holding on to some resources for next turn. Alright, do you declimb here? Probably. If you've drawn it at all, you've probably got the spell boost for it.
New year, new me.
Yep. There goes board. Expected. No spell boost on him.
I give up.
Okay.
Special assignment today. Fly free!
Okay.
This next one's for extra credit.
Alright, and then you can clear that. Yeah. I think we have to.
New year, new me. Pardon my
Alright,
language.
do you have another William? Let's see. It's either William or Satan D-Shift that I have to worry about here. Or Kuan. They have a lot of outs. Most of them depend on Kuan. Or, sorry, most of her outs depends on the dimension. Alright.
You're done for.
Transgression is born of the heavens.
Okay, you don't have dimension climb. But I still lose. I am exactly one short of lethal. Oh, that sucks.
Special assignment today.
I'll handle
Solve this.
Now that was cool.
Give them the double emote, let them know they got me good.
I owe you one.
Oops.
Well played. Alright. We've ranked up so we can open a pack, at least. Then I can show you all the deck list. Oh, and we spell boosted now 5,000 times. Holy crap, I only built this deck 2 days ago. Okay. So yeah, so that's the other thing I was saying at the beginning of the game. Like, just playing the game, you'll get some passive income. Return home. Feats. Claim all. And claim all. Okay, cool. We can pull 2. Going up to 127 packs pulled. Ooh, legendary. What do we got? Of course. I already have a playset. But, oh well. 1,200 vials is 1,200 vials. Ooh. Oh, hell yes. That's Romia number 2. Pretty soon I'll actually be able to build Portalcraft. Okay. You only need 2 Ramias, and but you also need 3 Orcuses, and I have none. So that's a thing. I'm gonna do a quick liquefy. I select manually because if you only liquefy extra, it will try to keep 3 of each card, both animated and non-animated. So you'd have to manually go through if you want to get all of this stuff too. One of the big differences between this and Shadowverse 1 is it will not let you vial down anything beyond a playset of a card, which it's a bit divisive. Some people wish they had the ability to just vial everything, like just go scorched earth in order to build a deck. But like a lot of those players are just going to burn out and then not have the ability to build a deck. Well, like it will not be a lot of expansions before you just you have nothing. You don't have the core that you need to build a deck around it. It gets expensive even if you're only crafting bronzes, that still gets expensive. And that's kind of how I wound up playing myself out of Shadowverse 1. I just didn't have the vials to keep up with the metagame after liquefying stuff from rotations, especially when rotations started reprinting cards, and then I'm like, oh, I vialed that, so now I have to craft it again. So like, I get why people are pissed at it, but to me, this I like this. And the vial income isn't so bad. I think I said earlier, I've spent roughly 1,800 vials, and I have enough for almost 2 legendaries still left over, which is not bad. I feel like. Alright, so deck list. Yes, specifically about Runecraft, but we'll get to that in a moment. This is the Havencraft deck, where all I crafted was Pact of the Beast Princess, like the 3 copies there, and then later I pulled a 4th, but vialed that already. Everything else was naturally pulled, and I played that basically until I pulled until I pulled the Daria leader, and spent a bunch of vials building the shell of my Runecraft deck. Runecraft over here. It's a bit of a bigger deck, mostly because of the animated copies making the scroll take a bit. Yeah, its standard is as standard does. 3 Gria, 3 Kuan, 3 Dimension Climb, 1 Satan. And then Blaze Destroyers. Blaze Destroyer, incidentally, is not meant to actually do damage. Blaze Destroyer is meant to sit there and tell your opponent, you have to remove me. It is literally there to eat removal and do basically nothing else. Homework Time is essentially 3 more copies of Seraphic Tidings, and then it gets dirt cheap and starts being solid removal against Swordcraft as well. Very good. William is an essential board clear, especially against Swordcraft, but also against late game Dragon can be kind of important. Sage Light Teachings is a must-have of at least 2 copies. I used to not value life gain as much as I should have, but it really does a very important job of keeping you out of lethal range. So 2 copies is essential. Like, you can run with 2 copies of Anne and Gria. You cannot run with just 1 copy of Sage Light Teachings, I think. Also, in terms of like minimum that you need to run this deck, it really is 3 Demonic Call, 3 Kuan, 3 Homework Time, 3 Dimension Climb, 1 The Ruler of Cocytus, and at least 2 Anangria. If you do not have that, the deck will not work consistently enough to climb. So that's part of what makes this deck so expensive to craft. Like, the golds also add up. 1 playset of golds is almost as much as, well, like, it's 2/3 of the way to crafting a legendary, and you're looking at needing 3, 6, 8, 9 legendaries bare minimum, and then you're looking at 10 if you're actually building the optimal form of the deck. Probably the only more expensive deck in the meta right now is Dragoncraft, and that's because Dragoncraft runs 3 Forte, the Twilight Dragon, Genesis Dragon, Olivia, I forget what else. I think Burnett is her name. Yeah. And then Swordcraft is kind of dependent on golds, but the only legendaries you really need there are Olivia and Albert. There is what's her name? I think she costs 6. Yeah, Amelia. You do also need 3 of her. But it's like 3 of her, 3 Geno, 3 Amelia, 1 2 to 3 Alberts, and then a bunch of other golds. So Swordcraft's also kind of expensive. Like you need 3 Valse. I am tempted though to build Forestcraft, partly because Love Sign is just fabulous, but also partly because I naturally have 3 Rose Queen and 3 Bale, so I kind of want to build the Rose Queen Forestcraft. We'll see. I mean, that's kind of a mean tier deck compared to just running basic Roach, which I don't have. I don't have enough Aria for that. I would need 1 more Aria, and what else? Oh yeah, I would need at least 1 more Aria, and then I would need the 2 Olivias. And this wouldn't use any of the Rose Queens that I want to use, so there's that. But oh well. All right, let's get back to the ladder though. See if we can finish getting these chests. Does it show me how many chests available? Does it? Oh yeah, 3 of 5. Here goes. So we need to get this win, and then we need at least 2 more games after that.
Why limit yourself to one dimension?
Okay, we have 2 Kuan in opening hand. Let's pitch William. Let's pitch 1 of the Kuan. Alright, I'm feeling good about this. Feeling a little less good about this. Feeling okay.
Looking for a spark
I just
of
need to
inspiration.
not brick off of Seraphic Tidings.
I'm armed for a freaking circus.
Oh,
May
come on.
wings be at your back.
Alright, well, we only half bricked off of that. I can Sage Light Teachings next turn, and then Anangria after that, and then I think we're stable.
Change doesn't scare me anymore. Ow! The
Oof.
spark of knowledge.
Alright, so we're eating at least 4, probably 6. Don't like it, but let's see what we can. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Might decide to keep her Evo for later game tempo. Because she'll know that we have to spend hours.
Mine to bear.
Are you going to Evo to get your Striker artifact?
Trajectory.
No, you're not. You're Evoing for Electric Whiplash? You're Evoing for that? Weird, but okay.
Ready, Graham? Right behind you, Anne.
Alright, you clear this.
Fly free! Defeat is not an
I have
option.
no
It's
regrets.
over.
You clear this, and you clear this.
Am I stronger?
Next turn, next turn I Radiant Rainbow, Blaze Destroyer, looking smart, and then I should be able to play both? No, I'll still only be able to play one.
The curious artificer dons their mask.
Actually, I might be able to play both. Because I'll be able to homework time as well. Well, because it'll be Radiant Rainbow, looking smart, looking smart.
This might hurt. Possibility.
No! Caught us off guard.
Okay. Oh, Stormy Blast. Okay, that helps us too. Radiant Rainbow on Blaze Destroyer. Foresight. Okay. Looking smart.
Give up.
Looking smart.
Give up.
Oh, I did not want to fizzle him. Blow that up.
Impressive.
Alright, but here again, like, this is not meant to kill, this is meant to pressure the board.
Dude, watch the thingamajig.
This is turned into, you have to clear both of these next turn or you are in big trouble. This is doable, especially with that play point, but she can't Orcus at the moment. She's one play point shy of that. So at this point, I think we have the tempo control. I don't know that she can remove both.
I don't miss.
Okay. Respectable. Like, that's something. It won't be enough for you, but...
Get lost.
Although, saying that, Orcus is going to be... How much out of hand? 3, 6,
Affirming you are.
9. Yeah, we're not into clear yet.
Useless.
Probably going to end up spending Orcus to clear my board. And we'll be able to clear with William. This is not the situation I'd like to be in. Okay, you don't have Orcus. Cool.
I'm armed for a freaking circus.
We win.
Useless.
I won't give up.
Okay. Okay, good. Victory rewards. What do you got?
Oops.
100
Didn't mean to
rupees.
wreck you.
Alright, so now we have at least 2 more games. Because at the end of this, it will randomly decide whether or not we spawn another chest. Oh, never mind. I guess we just had it stocked up. Okay. So if we win this one, then
Why
that's
limit yourself
all
to
the chests that
one
we need to farm
dimension?
tonight.
We have much to discuss.
Against Portalcraft, I'm actually kind of okay with this, but I am gonna chuck the Demonic Call. Yeah. Oh, also, the thing about the cards is, can't really see it at the moment,
I would give
but there's like a little, you see this little gem at the bottom? What that is, it tells you what craft a card is from, generally.
The young paragon
Yeah.
dons his mask.
So yeah, you can see that's neutral. You need to draw 2 here.
May wings be at your back.
Okay. Not what I'd like to have.
Ow!
We are falling way behind, way faster than I want to. Forecast before using spell boost. Little truth summons. Got back-to-back Anangria, so that's something.
Trajectory calculated.
We're taking
My
6
star
to the
is the
face.
star of paradise.
Ow! Ow!
We just completely lost tempo way too quickly. They just played this this puppet basically to keep themselves from being hand blocked.
Ready, Greya? Right behind you, Anne.
Let's see. Go ahead and put 3 into that.
Defeat is not an option.
Demonic Call. You go in here,
I leave the rest to you.
It's over.
and you go there.
Take my life.
Okay. We still don't have what we need. We still don't actually have our win condition at all. We are going to be able to Anangria, Looking Smart, and Blaze Destroyer. Although the order of operations there is Looking Smart, then
I would
Blaze
give
Destroyer.
anything.
Sorry, Looking Smart, then Anangria, then Blaze Destroyer.
I give up.
Draw 2 for me,
My life.
then
Ready,
Anne.
Greya? Right behind you, Anne. Transcending touch.
Blow
Defeat
that
is
up.
not an
I leave the
option.
rest to you.
Drop the Blaze Destroyer.
It's over.
Go face. Alright. You can Super Evo, but you're still a turn away from... Okay. Yeah. So there goes Blaze Destroyer and the healthy
This might
Anangria.
Ambition, desire, nothing but farce.
Do you have enough puppets, or are you just avoiding hand block? Alright, just avoiding hand block. Okay. That's fine. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop Miss Miranda.
Special assignment today.
We're going to Stormy Blast We'll spend a Seraphic Tidings,
May wings be at your back.
then Dimension
On to the
Climb.
next round.
Basically, we got some free spell boosts there. We'll hold on to the
edge of
looking
what's
smart for
known.
next turn.
Get lost.
Let's end this.
Crawl like the vermin you are. Useless.
It's over.
Okay. Excellent. Alright, here's Orcus. I think we still lose.
Let down your guard. Let down your guard.
Yeah.
I don't miss.
Yep.
I want to be heard. Let down your guard.
Oh well. I feel like we played that as best we could. Just didn't quite have the tools to stabilize early enough. If we had literally one more turn of early game board presence, I feel like we probably would have been okay. Oh crap. Okay,
Why limit yourself to one dimension?
This will be over in a flash.
let's see. I kind of feel like we do need to keep at least these two. And the Dimension Climb, obviously. Okay. The Truth summons Radiant Rainbow.
Step to your path, no matter the hardships.
We'll Radiant Rainbow first. Although, no, I do have to value my health a little more here. We'll Truth summons first. I would have liked to draw more for the
No matter the hardships.
Radiant Rainbow, but all right, we can work with this.
Did it! To the shores of victory! Did it!
Let's make sure
To
that
the shores of
everything
victory.
stays easy to kill. Alright, good. Exactly what I wanted here.
Honor has no place on the battlefield.
Alright, so they're a premium player. That's fine. We'll Radiant Rainbow first. We will Miss Miranda.
Special assignment today. Fly free.
Blow up the Samurai.
This next one's for Absolve this.
And clear.
Not all is lost.
We're gonna try and save the cheapo demonic call, because
We fear the
if we
dark
get to turn
because
9,
it can't be
it'll be good to be as close as possible to
Understanding is the first step
To being able to clear.
To review.
Okay. And Angria.
Right behind you, Anne.
I mean, we don't really have to do the play point refresh, which is kind of unfortunate, but oh well.
Transcending time.
Go ahead, clear that.
Defeat is not an
I
option.
lacked foresight.
It's over.
Oath is
It's
fulfilled.
over.
My oath is fulfilled.
Okay.
My oath is fulfilled.
Next turn we get Kuon number 1. Would have been nice to have been able to save that demon, but oh well. The Shikigami.
Good little
Not
dove
technically a
should be in
demon,
bed
but
by now.
oh well.
Caught us off guard.
Interesting. Okay.
To the
Well, we
edge
could get
of
some
what's
uncontested
known.
face in.
Get lost.
Let's end this.
you are.
Away there. Alright. So now you can super evolve. This is pretty much spent.
Soldiers, lend me your courage!
Alright, the barrier's gonna be annoying.
The only trophy I need is your heart.
Roar, O thunder!
Let this be the
Oh well.
war to end all wars.
Into the night.
Alright. Barriers are now all spent. This will be 5, 7. Alright, you clear this.
Not my first rejection. To the edge of what's known. Get lost.
Okay, you go there.
Fly free!
Crawl like the vermin you are. Useless.
I must stay strong.
Let's see, then you can go ahead and dink that. Okay. And then we'll hope that this is enough. They're one turn shy of Albert.
Not my
Pierce
first
through the
rejection.
heart of darkness.
Oaths
By
are
my blade!
forged in steel. My oath
This is going to clear a fair bit.
Thunderstrike!
I am no more than a servant of the light.
We don't have any more Kuons, or at least no more useful Kuons. But can go ahead and just blow it. I mean, we may as well.
To the edge of what's known. Get lost.
All right.
I give up.
Draw 2. Let's see. 3, 5, 7. Yeah. Actually, wait. Do it this way.
Is
That
this
clears.
to be my legacy?
If we top deck Satan, we win. We've now used all 3 Kuons, so Satan is kind of our only out. It's 1 in
To the
25.
shores of victory! To the shores of victory!
Into the night.
We have to clear.
May wings be at your back.
All right. Dimension climb.
Next round.
We need a more threatening board than this.
The spark of knowledge.
New year.
Okay.
Not all
We're
is
out of
lost.
lethal range.
Trifle.
Hour of reckoning, Pops!
To the shores of victory! Pardon my language! To the shores of victory!
Can you remove the last
The only
thing? Yes,
trophy
yes
I
you
need
can.
is your heart.
Okay.
May wings be at your back.
Okay. So we can clear board. but we can't both clear board and Blaze Destroyer, which is unfortunate. But oh well.
New year, new me. Not all is lost.
Next turn, we can Anangria and Blaze Destroyer. I don't have to worry about her giving anything barrier, because that's a super evolve down to regular evolve. I'm still well out of...
dons her mask.
Oh, that's going to be annoying. Although that won't give her any, give him any wards.
Reason.
To the shores of victory.
All I need to do is have one thing live long enough to get through. Alright, you kill... Wait, X equals 3 right now. Anagria first.
Right behind you, Anne.
You hit that.
I must stay strong. I give up.
Good, smart. Foresight.
I yield.
Okay, even with this board, Albert, I don't... Like, Albert now is only 6 lethal, or 6 damage range. You can clear the ward out of hand. Like, he has to clear both of the non-wards, or kill me. Lethal is not in the equation for him at all this turn. Like, even if I didn't have a ward, I don't think without Evos, Sword has... I don't think Sword has 14 damage out of hand, turn 10, without Evos. So I think we have this.
Heaven's wrath will fall heavy on your heads.
Alright, you are at least clearing the board. That's an Albert dealt with. And then you draw 2 cards. Foresight. And we Anangria.
Right behind you, Anne.
And then you'll be able to clear this out of hand, no problem. We are starting to run out of gas. I think... We've only played one of our dimension climbs. I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure that we have a...
No place on the battlefield.
Okay, yeah, they're clearing board.
To the shores of
Pierce
victory.
through the heart of darkness. By my blade.
Oh, this is a problem. And that's not the dimension climb we needed. Okay. Let's think this through. Because now we're looking at 15, 16 damage next turn that I can't do anything about. Yeah, GG's. Damn, so close. Alright, we'll give them their props.
Cool.
Open thine eyes, traitor.
Well, we'll see. They might get distracted. They might not know that they have lethal. Nope, they know they have lethal. That's unfortunate. We were close. We were very close. We just... If we had top-decked the other Dimension Climb, we probably would have been fine. Alright, another Swordcraft player.
Why limit yourself to one dimension?
Oh, we are going second. Ooh, this is tempting. No, I think I'd rather draw into it later and have something to play on an earlier turn. This is not ideal. This is even less ideal. We're probably looking at a turn 4 and just to stop the bleeding. Oof.
Most who take the high road wind up dead.
Ow! Ow!
Okay. Yeah, I think we just lose this one. Wow. Okay, yeah, we're just drawing all of our late game stuff.
The Lord Commander dons her mask.
Alright, this has to die. Like, has to die.
Ready, Greya? Right behind you, Anne.
Alright, you kill this.
Defeat is not an option. It's over.
And this, and this.
I demand a rematch.
And let's see what lives through this turn. Probably just well and truly cooked. Although saying that, we are going to be able to demonic call, like, Foresight, looking smart, demonic call. Actually, no, Foresight, looking smart, Sage Light Teachings, demonic call. Yeah, that's sounding good. Maybe we've stabilized, and then we'll be able to Kuon turn 6. Yeah.
We fear the dark because it has.
Let me aid
Forged in
you.
steel.
I don't like that.
Repent.
My will is edged sharper than steel.
Ow!
Spending an Evo, though, to get rid of the fake ward, though, is... Oh, this is actually even better than... well, is it? Yeah, it is better than Sage Light Teachings here, because it's more... even more removal. Okay. But first we Foresight. Then... another Foresight. Miss Miranda.
Special assignment today.
Evo, blow this up.
Transcending touch. This next one
I
for
lacked
extra
foresight.
solve this.
Okay, demonic call. Looking smart.
Give up.
My oath is fulfilled.
Blaze Destroyer. Blaze Destroyer.
So
Not
it's
all is
over.
lost.
Wasn't
And suddenly I'm feeling a lot better about this game. Oh my god.
Soldiers, lend me your courage.
Oh.
Dons. Father, give me strength.
No.
So we just win? We just win. Okay.
So, this.
That's an abrupt turnaround, but I'm not complaining. Okay. Victory rewards. Ooh, and it's a higher tier chest. Oh wow, okay. So 3 battle pass
Didn't mean
levels.
to wreck you.
Okay. Alright. Let's return to home and see what we got here. Okay. So, unfortunately, we're still 100 shy of being able to get another pull in. Oh well. No big deal. And we're a bit far away from our next rank up. So I think I don't want to burn out too hard. I do want to keep climbing. It'd be nice to get to masters and start getting those. I'd like to have enough of a win rate to hit diamond at least once. Even though I'm not all that fussed about staying in diamond, I just want to get there once. We are going to go to the park and check out our guild lounge and see how we're doing here. Alright. So I guess we have not leveled up our guild at all, doing all of that. But we did get a good chunk of this bar in. So yeah. So like I said, there's the guild ID. Feel free to drop an application in. The only real rewards are based on the guild rank. We're about halfway through getting through rank E to rank D. I would like to get up to rank A, which is going to require getting more people in on the guild and playing kind of regularly. I'm mostly okay with it as long as people are like if you're getting your individual GRP in order to qualify for whatever tier the guild's in, I'm like that's fine with me. But it would be good if we had some active people grinding it out so that we can get up to at least rank A by the end of the reward season. I'm not too fussed about getting up to S rank. Like, as nice as the avatar frame is, and the one card pack, like really, it's the vials. The vials are a legendary worth of vials, and it would be good to get to that. If not, like, there's not a big difference between B and A, so even there, I'm not too terribly fussed either. Yeah. I think this is where we're gonna wrap it up for tonight. Thank you all for hanging out. I am on Blue Sky, so it's wherever you're watching, it's the same name there as it is here. Got a Discord server, so if you check the socials there, it'll it's in my Twitch panels as well as in chat on Twitch. I don't see why it's not in YouTube. I might, you know what it is? I think I have to mod Apiary Bot in YouTube, and then it should probably be able to post links. Yeah. Thank you all for hanging out. We're gonna be doing more of this all week, and I don't have anything like special planned exactly, but Friday is my birthday, so at the very least I'm gonna be live for that. Don't know what time, but probably it's going to be like evening-ish this whole week. Yeah, and yeah. Incidentally, if we do have more people in the guild, then we'll eventually be able to have some nice air hockey games, because that's a thing in Shadowverse now. You can play air hockey in your guild hall.
Incoming.
Yeah. Have a good one. See you around. Bye.